will be exactly 4 years old in November. He has been learning to speak Chinese for almost 3 years, and English for one. I shared moments with him, from his first calling of mom, more like a syllable rather than the actual word, to now when he can count all names of colors in English, which he learned using an English education app. It is truly amazing progress. I was there, teaching and encouraging him. But at the same time, I myself was deeply inspired. This little boy is not learning a new language for any purpose, not even to communicate. But he does enjoy it and makes great fun in learning it. That just reminds me of my initial enthusiasm for learning language. I learned it out of curiosity, out of the pure pleasure and inspiration I got in exploring its boundless field. We are all language learners from the beginning, and I do believe the love for language lies deeply inside everyone's heart. But we all know that life is more realistic. With fast developing translation technology that largely facilitates communication and even manages to run across language barriers, many people doubt that now, in this advanced world, is there still any need and value in enduring the laborious process of learning another language? Well, now you may all have your own answers in mind, but I want to share with you what I got. My mother tongue is Chinese, and I have been learning English for 12 years, and I'm also learning Spanish now. Last year, I chose to major in translation and interpreting and regard it as my anticipated occupation. Today, I just want to share with you from a very personal perspective about why I love learning languages and why I believe you should all give it a try. Well, I believe you all like music, right? You listen to music because you just enjoy it. They give you pleasure and fun and make you feel something, some universal emotions or some feelings related to your own life experience. Directly and magically, music possesses the power to touch your heart. The same for languages. Every language is like a unique piece of music. The words you pronounce are like notes played that comprise a beautiful melody. How the melody and harmony are composed and the structure of a music piece is just like how you use words to form sentences and how you organize the language to convey your own thoughts. Speaking another language is similar to singing a song. The rhythm, the melody, and every sensation of flavor added just naturally come to you when you are in it. We learn languages not only to communicate, we learn languages to feel. I love languages because in the process of learning them, I feel their rhythm, their unique sound and texture and characteristics. By speaking them, I feel their lively pauses, and deep inside my heart, I hear a spiritual resonance. I love learning languages because I feel it. And another reason why I fell into the charm of language so straightforwardly is that I was attracted by its magical power. When I was a child in primary school, I read a short novel called The Snows of Kilimanjaro, a famous work by American writer Ernest Hemingway, of course, a Chinese version. At that time, I just didn't quite understand, because in that novel, the sentences are short and they seem not so coherent, and the ending of the story is just not so much like an ending. It might be a great work and a good translation, but I just didn't catch it. From then on, Hemingway has been excluded from my list of favorite writers. Until when I entered high school and got a chance to read it, this time the original English version, exactly how he wrote it at his time. The moment I opened the first page, I was shocked by the simplicity of his languages. The power and emotion behind words just watched me so directly with great strength. Although the context and implications behind the words are still hard to understand, but heavily and directly, I was hit by the power of the language itself. I do appreciate translations. They help us get across language barriers and appreciate great works and brilliant thoughts all over the world. And some translations are great arts too. But there are things that cannot be translated. Something cryptic and implicit. The art and sensational part that relates to the language itself can only be felt when you learn it. It's just so hard to explain to you that magical experience when I was struck by the word in a calm sea, every man is a pilot. That's the power of the original expression of the writer. So just go and have a try, and you get my point. Those things you feel, those aha moments in understanding the true power and meaning behind words are only for you to savor. Besides the pleasure and fun I get in the process, learning another language also makes me more open. A language represents a specific culture. What people believe and value, how they live, what they have been through are all inside the language. By learning another language, we are given a brand new perspective into ourselves and the world surrounding it. For me, in the process of learning English, I found that there are different standpoints in understanding the things we long take for granted, like our attitude to sex, some political issues, our education goals, even our relationship with parents. We see differences, and only when we recognize differences will we have the chance to choose what to believe. The possession of another language is a tool with which you are given more power to look into your true self and question the stereotypes you have been educated. By breaking the stereotypes, we become more open to new possibilities. Learning another language is an enjoyable journey that constantly presents us with pleasure and new inspiration. Just like my little brother using apps to learn English, technologies should not cheat us from the enjoyable journey of learning another language. Instead, they could become a handy tool to facilitate our exploration. A language is like a great book that lies in front of you, silently, waiting for you to explore. Inside the book are the most fantastic journey you will experience and a door for a broader realm. I wish you can all feel that magic power and get all the pleasure and inspiration in learning another language. Like Steve Jobs once said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. You have to trust that dots will somehow connect in your future. So just go and give it a try. You won't be disappointed. Thank you.